What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about how to fix the FN25 is having crashing, warm launch, stuck on loading screen and the black screen issue. You can try these steps if you're having any one of these trouble, either if you're having the game on Steam or if you purchase the game with your EA subscription. So for me, I don't have the game on EA app because I purchased the game over here on the Steam. But if you're having the subscription with EA app, you can also play the game with the EA app. You don't have to pay this amount, you can just use the subscription so you can play these kind of games. So let me directly get into step one by one. So the first one is all about if you're having the trouble with the game, the FN25, the first and foremost step is all about we need to repair and verify the game file. So repair the game file is actually for the users on the EA app. You can just use it. So you can just get into the game and you can repair it if you go to the library. If you're having any of these games, for example, if you're having any of these games, you can select the respective game and you can just repair it. That's what you have to try. So for these users on the, you'll be having the option to repair the game. But right now, as you can see, I don't have the game on the EA app. So I'm going to demonstrate you with what you have to do with the Steam. So if you have the game with the Steam, just go over here, right click and go to the properties. Now from here, navigate to the installed file. There we have an option called verify integrity of game file. So just click on this one. So the game is around 81.6 GB. So it will be taking a lot of time. So once it reaches 100%, you have to close this and move to the next step of try launch the game and you have to check. Next one is all about nothing but we need to delete the hardware settings folder. If that does not work, rename the saved game files and you will be losing all the progressions. So first we need to delete the hardware settings and we have to check. If not, we need to change the save game files and we have to check. So to do this, what we need to do is just go over here, go to the file explorer. Now for me to expand this and navigate to the documents. Now from here, navigate to my games. Now we have folder named FN25. So just right click over here and go for the trash icon and delete it. Now once afterwards, you have to check with the game. Still, if you're having the trouble, just go back, copy the FN25 from here, copy this, and you have to paste it over here on the desktop. You can just paste it. Now you just need to go back. Now change the FN25 or you can just rename it to FN25. For example, you can just give it FN25 old and you have to check. So the reason why I keep a backup, because if this is not working, you can just delete it and get back the FN25 back to the documents and you have to check. Keep in mind when you do this, you'll be losing all the progressions of the game and you can move to the next step. Next step is all about we need to disable the Daemon tools in device manager and uninstall the Daemon tools and you can reinstall if it is necessary in the feature. So just go over here, search for the device manager and you have to click on this one. And right now we need to expand this. Now from here, go to the software components. Over here, you can just get into this one. Or you can just go over here, find where you are having the Daemon. And if you have the Daemon over here, you just need to make sure one thing. You can just uninstall the Daemon. Then what we need to do is you just need to uninstall it from the device manager. And also you have to uninstall it from the PC. So apart from this, if you also not able to find after uninstalling from the Daemon's manager from the device manager, just go over here in the programs, get into programs and features. And if you find the Daemon from here, you have to select the Daemon, right click and go for uninstall and remove it. For me over here in my system, I don't have it. So that's why I'm not showing you with how to do this, but even though you have to just do like this. Make sure we need to perform a clean installation of the graphics card. So I will be providing a link in the description that's going to take you to this. So this is for the NVIDIA users. So if you get into this particular link, just select what is your graphics card. For example, in my case, it is NVIDIA GeForce. So I am going to select this. Select everything. Like if you're on the 15 series, you have to select 15 series. For 5090, you have to select Windows 11 and go for find. Now from here, what we need to do is we just need to keep scrolling down from here. And if you find Windows 10 with 64-bit edition, download this one. And if you're finding the Windows 11 with 64-bit edition, you can farm this from here itself. And also, if you're an AMD user, just follow the instructions. I will be also providing a link in the description that's to the AMD. So just go over here on the graphics, find every details over here, and you have to go to 5000 series. Now from here, go to submit. Now, if you're on the Windows 11 with 64-bit edition, download this one. And if you're on the Windows 10 with 64-bit edition, download this one. And also, afterwards, you have to check with this one. Next one, if the laptop uses with dual graphics card should run the game on dedicated graphics card. That is, we need to run on the dedicated graphics card. So just search here for the graphics settings and you have to click on this one. And right now, as you can see, we need to add the game. I have already added games like Forza Horizon, GTA 5. Many games I have already added, which all worked for me, including the Call of Duty. So first, I need to go over here in the Steam. Right click and go to the properties. Now from here, I need to know where the game is installed. So game is on the local disk E. So I just need to minimize this. Just go over here, click on the browse. Now from here, navigate to this PC and go to local disk E. Now from your Steam library, Steam apps, common. Now from here, select FN25. Now from here, scroll down and navigate to find the FN25.exe and we need to add it. Once it is added, just click on the option. From let Windows decide, change this to high performance, that is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Super and go for save. Once it is saved, just close this and we have to check. Next one is all about what we need to do. We just need to roll back the graphic card driver. So in order to graphic card drivers, in order to roll back it, just go back. And over here, if you can find, there are this particular page, you can just get into the particular page where I select with the latest graphics card. So if you scroll down, you can find view more option, just click on this one. So if you scroll down, you can see these are some of the older driver versions. So right now, if you check at the bottom, you can see this is released on the March 18th, 2025. And if you go at the top, this is on April 16, 2025. So based on the date, so with the older one, which is March 18, 2025, so I have to download this one and install it on my system and just use it. Because rolling back to the older graphics card did work with so many users, so you can try this out. Next one, switches and pedal users. Plug in the V at the startup screen, disconnect the USB cable from the pedal, and then connect the pedal directly to the V base with DIN cable. Also, make sure that another USB gaming device is not connected to the PC in addition of a relay base, like the USB handbrake, etc. should be done. And also make sure we need to update the V and pedal drivers and we have to restart it. And also if you're using the V, for example, Logitech wheels can be used, Thrustmasters wheel can be used. So if you're having this, we just need to update it. So I'll be providing a link in the description that's going to take you to this. So this is actually the official for the Thrustmasters. You can just get into this. So if you're using the racing wheels, you can just get into this and you can just update your driver, the game controller from here. And also make sure one thing, if you're having the pedals with RJ112 port, connect the pedal using the RJ code to the V base and do not use the USB. So this is an important one when it comes to this. This helped with many users, even for the FN24. So you can just make sure one thing, if you're having the RJ code, you should not be connecting directly with the USB. Just use the RJ code and use it for the connection. Next one, we need to disconnect any USB stick or dongle that is connected to your PC. Disconnect the additional joystick, controllers, disconnect monitors, multipliers, every single thing's over there. If you're having the EA, that means if you're having the Steam overlay, make sure you have to disable it. So just go over here, right click on the game, go to the properties. So enable the Steam overlay while in game. If it is turn it on, turn this off and you have to close this and try launch the game. Next one, also you have to close all the overlays application. That means the scope, NVIDIA app, NVIDIA Shadow or Play overlay, AMD overlay, everything should be closed in the background. So just go over here, right click and navigate to the task manager and we need to expand this. So if you find anything like NVIDIA is running, not only NVIDIA, if you find anything like Riva Tuner, MSA Afterburner, Discord, if anything that you found that is unwanted things or which comes at the category of overlay and overclocking application, just remove everything from here. Once everything is removed, we just need to close this and we have to check with the game. Next one, we need to allow the game file to antivirus broken. So just go over here, search for the control panel and you have to click on the control panel. Now go to the system and security, Windows Defender Firewall, go to allow an airport feature through Windows Defender Firewall, keep scrolling down and navigate to FN25. So make sure the F125 that you have to put a check on both the boxes, private and public. That's what you have to try. You have to put a check on both the boxes, F125. So if you don't find the F125, you have to add it. So just click on the change setting, go to allow another app, navigate to the browse, navigate to this PC, local disk E, Steam library, Steam amps, common. Now from here to F125, now scroll down and you have to add it. Once it is added, you have to put a check on both the boxes, private and public. Now we need to close this. Next one is all about, we just need to go over here, find the run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. We need to uncheck the compatibility mode from the game exe file. We need to disable full script optimization, uncheck administrator in the EA app exe. If already unchecked, then try it with the EA app as well. So what we need to do is just go over here, right click, or I'm going to do like this, just close this, navigate to the installation folder, go to this PC, now from here local disk E, Steam library, Steam amps, go to common. Now if you find F125, just get into this, scroll down and navigate to the F125. Right click and go to show more options, go to the properties, first go to the compatibility. Click on run this program in the compatibility mode, set this to Windows 8, go for apply and you have to check. Still if you're having the trouble, click on run this program as an administrator and also put a check on the box, disable the full script optimization and go for apply and go for OK. And we have to close this and we have to check. Stay if you're having the trouble or if you're having a lot of trouble with this one. The next one, close EA app, then repair EA app. That's an important one. So if the EA app is already running, you just need to close it. And also you can just repair the EA app if you wanted to. You can repair it, so you can just do like this. So that's all up to you. So the closing the EA app will be working fine in most cases. So just close the EA app. Once afterwards, you have to check. Next one is all about what we need to do. So we just need to clear EA app cache, run EA app or recovery as an administrator. That is also fine, just like I did for the Steam, we have to try it. But keep in mind, these steps are only for the users with EA app. Clearing the EA app, repair or uninstall and reinstall the EA and ditch it. All these things are only for the users with EA app if they are having the game in the EA app. If you don't have the game and if it's already having with the Steam, just make sure that you ignore these steps. Next one, you have to install the latest versions of GHub, restart the GHub, and then you can go with the game. That even helps with free users, so you can try this out. Next one is all about we need to install the Visual C++ on your computer. So just go to this link, which I'll be providing in the video description. So if you scroll down, you can see that the system is based on x64. You can download this one. If the system is based on x86, you can download this one and install restart as a mandatory and try it, launch it again. Next one, need to update your Windows. So just go over here, search for the settings. So just click on this one. And right now go to the Windows update and just update the Windows. Once the Windows is up to date, you have to check with the game. Still, if you're having the trouble, try increasing the virtual memory, which even works. Its initial size should be 1.5 times the total RAM, and the maximum size should be 3 times the total RAM. So just go over here, search for the view advanced system setting. Just click on this one. Go to the advanced settings, advanced, go for change. Make sure that you have to put a check on the boxes where the game is installed. So in my case, it is E, so you have to go for this one. Go to the custom size. Now the initial size is 1.5 times the total RAM, and the maximum size 3 times the total RAM. So just go over here, search for the calculator, and this time we need to type 1.5. Okay, before that, first we need to type what is your RAM. So in my case, the RAM is 16 GB. So I have to multiply it with 1024, then multiply it with 1.5. That is 24576. Copy this and we have to paste it. Next one, 16 GB multiplied with 1024, and you have to multiply it with 3. That is 14 and 152, and copy this and we have to paste it. Now once every value has been set, you have to check. Most probably that's going to help you guys out. You can also try updating the system BIOS and you have to check. The last and the least step is all about we need to uninstall the game, delete the game folder, restart your PC and try installing it on the SSD drive. If you already installed on C drive, then make sure that you install on any other drive. So to uninstall it, we just need to go over here on the game, on the Steam, just get into the Steam. Now from here, right click, and we need to go to manage and uninstall it. And afterwards, you have to delete all the folders. And once everything's successfully done, for me, right now the game is installed on E. So what I need to do is from E, I need to either install it on D or I have to try it on C. That's what I have to try. So these are the steps, and I hope this video is helpful. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. That's it. Bye bye.